And grow, guys. So today we are going to be mixing a natural fertilizer that I've made, okay? So this is worm castings and soil in here, okay? And broken down compost in here, right? And then in here, guys, you already know what this yucky stuff looks like. So you got banana peels, some bananas that haven't been eaten all the way. You got all kinds of fruit peels in here, orange, banana, lemon, whatever vegetables that we didn't finish eating, some coffee grinds in here, and some cabbage in here. So it's all kinds of natural ingredients. So I'm going to mix all this together to make my own fertilizer, guys. So I can make my own fertilizer. So that's what you want to do, to put everything natural in your garden, okay? I try not to put anything harmful chemical wise in my garden. Really, basically anything chemical that shouldn't be in the garden, I try not to put it in there, because to me, whatever's gonna grow, it's gonna grow. Or whatever's gonna pass, it's gonna go past and back into your soil anyway, to help the next generation. I'm sorry, grow, guys. So I'm still at work, but anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today, guys. Might not be a long video. So what have you guys been up to? What you have been growing? What have you been trying to grow? What have you been doing different this year? I've been doing a lot of things different this year. And me, I want to more focus on like growing beans and peas and growing my fruit more this year, okay? So I know I can grow a lot of different vegetables, so I'm trying to focus on my fruit and like beans and peas this year. So that is my focus. I will be growing other vegetables, don't get me wrong, guys. But yeah, that's my main focus in my garden. And I'm going to show you, I have another different setup in there now. So I'm trying to get like a feel for me, for my home, to make it feel different when I walk into my garden, okay? I want to, every space in that little space of garden I have, I want to make it feel different, okay? Like I'm walking into another space of the garden, to make it feel a little bigger, you know? So you got to do what you got to do for you guys. So anywho, we're going to do this, guys. All right. And so this year, my main focus also is seed to fork, meaning I need to put it in the ground and I need to be able to eat it. So seed to fork, that's where you're hearing it from. All right, guys. So that's what I want to mainly focus on. I don't separate my compost from my compost from my worm castings. I just put it all in here, and it's been working for me. And this is what I use to grow my trees, my fruit trees with, except my berries. My berries, I just use water and vinegar. That's all I use, all right? So what we're gonna do, guys, is it's just really simple and easy, okay? I don't do all that mixing and matching. Mother Nature doesn't do all that. She does what she has to do. She cries when she has to cry, so she can water our plants for us. Yeah, I don't do all that diatomaceous earth and all that. That's just too much, especially in my little garden. I do grow a lot in my little garden, and I want to be able to share it. Like I said, I do share it with some of my neighbors around in the area I live here, and I want to make sure I have it all natural. So when they're eating it, I know that it's good, and they don't mind taking it from me, because they know my stuff is good, that I grow huge tomatoes. You know, beefsteaks grow really, really huge. And I wanted to grow them this year, but I think I'm not going to grow beefsteak tomatoes. I might grow like Roma tomatoes this year, but I'm still on the fence about that too, because, you know, Romas are good for one thing and really not good for another. But to me, all tomatoes are good. Some tomatoes are really not good for salads, like hard tomatoes. To me, hard tomatoes, I like a tomato that has a lot of juice in it. Not good for salad. I like hard tomatoes. So Romas might be good for a tomato, like for salad, like that. But softer tomatoes, they have a lot of juice in them. They're not good for salad. So I'm still on the fence about those type of things. I will be growing some cherry trees, some cherry tomatoes, and my green stalk, and that's going to be at the bottom of that layer. So I'm not sure, you know, what I'm going to be doing with that yet, but I'm figuring it out. And like I said, you have to figure out what's best for you. I moved a lot of things around in my small space, because I'm starting to think back to how things were growing in my garden. That's what you guys have to do too, is think back what's growing in your garden, how it's growing in your garden, and how you would like to see it grow productively in your garden. So that's what I did this year. I think I moved all the trees like closer to the back of the fence, and all the smaller like berries and things and grapes towards where I'm sitting at, towards the apartment. So I think that's going to be better for my production. Like I said, seed to tree guys, seed to fork guys, we need those, okay? We don't just grow for anything. And then make sure that you are growing things that you know you guys are going to eat, okay? And if you are the gardener in your home and no one is helping you garden, make sure you grow stuff that you like to eat also as well, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. And yes, this looks really gross and really nasty, but guess what? My trees are going to love me for it, okay? My trees are going to love me for it, and that's all that matters, all right? My trees are going to love me for this. Okay, so you just want to mix it, get your good amount of that in there. You can smell everything out. I have mangoes in here. I have all kinds of stuff in here, guys. All kinds of stuff. And you would think it smells bad, but that actually does not smell bad. It smells good. Even though it doesn't smell bad, you can smell almost a tinge of rottenness, but other than that, no, it's not like, oh God, no, it's not like that. Okay, so all I'm doing is just mixing this together and breaking it down more, because I'm just going to put these in my trees. I'm going to show you guys how I feed my trees. Now, remember, I've never told you guys, oh, that's not the right way or that's not the wrong way to do anything. I always suggest, and I think that's what each and every gardener need to do, is suggest something instead of saying, oh, that's the wrong way. Because guess what? Whatever works for you may not work for me, and whatever works for me not work for you. But you guys see, this is my 3rd year in it, and I've grown my food. So this has been working for me, all right? So it's all right to take suggestions, because believe me, I take suggestions all the time. All right? So remember, worm castings is a fertilizer, okay? Like a compost fertilizer. And it's natural, okay? It's all natural. It's not like, even though cow manure is is a natural fertilizer, but cow manure, like, it's a big, beefy animal, so it definitely can do harm to your plants if you put too much cow manure there. You don't want it to burn your roots, okay? Worm castings, not so much. They will help feed your plants and stuff, but it won't burn your roots, okay? But still, too much of anything, you already know what that means. So that's what we're doing here today, guys. I'm off today, and I was hoping that today would be a beautiful day, because I need to work 6 days a week. It's killing me, okay? I'm surprised I'm even up this early right now. But I wanted to get into my garden and get this done now. Still spring before the summer hits. You always want to, I fertilize my fruit trees twice a year. Winter time and like fall, winter, and spring. So springtime and fall time is when I, fertilize everything. And then in the winter time, fall time, something like that, I prune my trees. Because remember, guys, when they bloom, do not prune. All right, guys? Remember that too. So that's all we're going to do is just mix this stuff here. And I want to know how you guys have been fertilizing. Leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share this video, and always subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? I want to see what you guys have. Okay? Share the video, guys. Always share the video. Alright? Come on in and join the family. I like to join new families as well. So come on in. Let's learn from each other. Seed to fork is always the #1 rule. Doesn't matter how you grow it, as long as you grow it and it tastes good. Mix this up really, really good. And I'm going to show you guys how I fertilize. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. About 20 trees, so I don't think I'm going to show you guys all the trees that I'm going to fertilize. I'm going to fertilize them all. So maybe I'll show you a tree that I'm going to fertilize, a fruit tree, and then I'll show you a berry tree that I'm going to fertilize and show you guys how I do that. So then you get a concept of how I fertilize my fruit trees versus my berry trees. All right, guys? Alright guys, so we're back here. This is my cherry tree right here. So I dug around, as you guys can see, the hole here. And all you're gonna do is just put it around the root. Okay, so that's all I'm doing, is just putting it around the root. And then we're gonna cover the root up, alright? So we definitely want to feed our plants. Make sure they eat, okay? That's gonna feed my plant for a minute, and then you just take and cover it right on back up, all right, with the dirt that you need. All right, so now you got her nice and fed, all right, nice and fed. Now also, with my trees that sit out from the garden, I stick forks in them because they help protect, so the squirrels don't get in here. So, yeah. I don't want them peeing all in my trees. I don't want them climbing in my trees. So this is what I do. All the way around, especially around my root. Okay, guys? So this is what we do. I guess they decide they want to leave, so I guess I'll talk to you guys. So get it around the trunk first, because I don't want it to be all in my space here. And these protect, believe me. Get these. These are better to use than these, all right, guys? These will break easily. I mean, they break easily. They're not as thick as these. And they don't have that point like these stuff. I like the white ones better than the clear ones, all right? They work very well. So for anyone in the comments that's going to ask me, why do I use these? That means you did not watch the video all the way through. Because I'm telling you now, this is for protection. From squirrels, dogs, whatever. Especially dogs. I have a lot of dogs in the neighborhood. They're the neighborhood dogs. People just let their dogs out, roam around all over the place. Don't take them to the bed. They don't walk them to the bathroom. They let they walk themselves to the bathroom. So that's what happens. So this is what we're doing, guys. This is why I do this. I'm trying to protect my stuff because I need to protect my trees. Now this tree cost me $60. So definitely want to be you want to protect all your stuff. I don't give for $5. Protect all your trees. So this is what I do to protect my trees from the squirrels and the dogs. Hey, babe. Oh, no. What time is it? Oh, no, not yet. This is what I do, guys. This is all I do. This is what I do to protect my trees. Put the stick, squirts in there, and that's protecting them from the squirrels and everything. And let me show you guys, my tree is looking beautiful. Hold on, guys. There we go. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? She's buttoned up nice. But she's getting there. So definitely want to feed them, okay? Do not prune them. Not yet. Gotta wait now, okay? Because we're late. So that's what you do. So now I'm going to show you guys how I prune a berry tree. I'm sorry, prune. No. I want to show you guys how I fertilize a berry tree, okay, guys? So, and then I got to go walk my doggies, so maybe I'll show you them, all right? Hold on. All right, guys, so we're back right here with my blueberries and my pink lemonade blueberries right here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is fertilize it with some vinegar and a water. So this is from the Dollar Tree, and it is the white leaping leopard vinegar, reduced with water of 5% acidity. So that's what I have. So it's 5% acidity, all right? And I'm just gonna dump this whole container in there. I'm gonna get the top off, so we don't need the top, okay? Yep, vinegar. I'm just pouring it around the roots. Right around the roots. Getting a good bath around those roots, okay? I'm just taking a gallon of water. This is just a gallon of Turkey Hill iced tea, but it's a gallon, all right? That's all you need. Don't have to worry about, as long as it's a gallon of water. And I'm going to dump this all around, okay? And I'm using hot water. I like to use hot water. Okay. I'm getting all the soil wet, okay? All the soil wet. Now with blueberries, you want to make sure that they stay. Blueberries like a lot of water in the summertime, so definitely give it a lot of water in the summer. As you guys see, they are blooming now, so I'm excited for that. That's all you got to do, guys. That's all you got to do, right? So next time I will be feeding her, excuse me, it'll be towards winter time. So this she looks like all that here. You can prune it down. I did prune her. I did prune this one because this one is like, whoa, like all the way up. But as you guys can see, it got some little buds here, and I'll show you close-up pictures of the buds. And this is the raspberry one. The pink lemonade blueberry bush. And she's trying to form also, and I'll show you those. Eventually, what I want to do with this one is divide them, put them in their own separate containers. That's what I think I want to do. So far I have 2 blueberry bushes and 1 pink lemonade blueberry. So I cannot wait to taste these. I've tasted these last year, and these were delicious. Oh my goodness, I never thought I would like blueberries. Younger, I did not like blueberries. Now, I love blueberries. I don't know if it's because I'm growing my own and it's just much sweeter or what, but guys, I love blueberries now. So, yeah. So I'll show you guys what these look like after we water the other blueberry bush that's in back of me. And let's do that now, okay? All right, guys, so we're at the next blueberry bush that we have. These are like 2 totally different varieties of blueberries. I'm not sure what the other one is, but this is the one I have. And this one here, let's see. This was $12.98, all right? I forgot where I got this one, either Home Depot or Lowe's. I think this was Home Depot. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. But this is what I got right there. And it's more of a bush. So you always want to keep it nice and cleaned out in this area here. As you guys know, I was late to the game of pruning this year. I was just very busy, but it's pretty much cleaned out in here. I have 2 bushes in here also. Did not know that. Did not know I had 2 bushes in there. But I have 2 bushes in there. Maybe when I got it, it didn't look like it was 2. It was a small bush anyway when I first got this bush 3 years ago. So maybe I can separate them once yeah, I'll separate them down the line. But right now it's growing nice and healthy in here. And yeah, we're going to also do the same thing we did the last time with the other one, okay? We're just going to put some vinegar in here. Same thing from the Dollar Tree. Nothing special. As long as you get it, it has to have a good pH balance. And it doesn't even seem like it wants to open. I don't know what's going on. I might have to get the... Oh, goodness. I don't know what's going on. That one is tight. Okay. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, so I finally got it open. I got my son to open it up for me. I don't know why that one was so sorry. Same thing, around the root ball. Get it nice and soaked in there. Okay. Just gonna drink that all up. We're gonna pick that up when we go back that way. Also, a gallon of water. Get the whole soil, all the soil, all the soil. Get all the soil wet. Now, guys, this year I definitely really wanted to make sure I fed my fruit trees because I don't want them. It's gonna soak all that water. Yeah, so they started putting out a leaf. So I'll show you that. So I'll show you guys what these look like up close and personal. But for me this year, I got all this tarp down because I don't want to have to deal with them growing in the ground. Okay, so that's why I have like all this tarp laying around. And also, number one thing is I don't want to be dealing with grass this year. No. So, you know, when I have to remove the tarp, I already have a plan to lay down the grass so I don't have to worry about that either. I just don't want to have to deal with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to deal with digging up my plants, but I had to do with one of my fig trees that's on the side of the steps out of the garden. That one totally grew in the ground, and I mean, whoa, was it hard to get up. So I had to make sure that I did not want to leave any fruit trees in here, like in the ground. I don't want to do that. These trees cost me a lot of money, and yes, I've been researching and doing a lot of things, and my trees have been grown. I'm loving it, and I want to make sure they stay that way, healthy. All right. So remember, guys, let's grow together so we can eat together. Not only that, guys, don't forget, seed to fork. Look at me looking crazy. My eyes is black right now. It's because I don't be getting enough sleep. It's this work, girl. It's this work. So that's it. Remember, guys, let's grow together so we can eat together.